It's 6:30 in the morning. Liverpool has just won the league. I'm pissed, and we're gonna do a video. But on a serious note, yeah, they have been the best side in the league this season. Relentless, always finding a way to win. They deserve the title, and I'm genuinely pissed. And if anybody in that Man United camp, whether you are somebody who cleans the grass or if you are a player of your chairman who isn't as pissed as me, I'm sorry, but you're at the wrong club. You just saw your rival win a bloody trophy, the biggest trophy in England, and if you're not pissed, you're at the wrong club. Like, get off my fucking club. But anyways, that is not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Game Week 31 and Game Week 32 preview. And I did make a video about Game Week 30 review and Game Week 31 preview. But the thing is, I didn't really have the time to edit the thumbnail and add the tags. So it's in the description box. It's listed if you want to go give a watch on my thought process on my Wildcard. Do give it a watch. And if you don't know, I played my Wildcard. I got 83 points. And I'm going to talk you through all my picks this week and the best captaincy options, and then how I look going into next week. So buckle your seats because I'm gonna go into the corner I always used to go. I think it's that side. I always get it wrong. I think it's that side. I don't really know. I look like a clown now. Okay, since we're here, 83 points. The game week rank and the average have not updated in the official FPL website, but they have updated in the live FPL website. I think it's around 80. I think top 10k is 80. The overall average is 70, which is really high. And when you take 83 into context, it's really low. And there's a reason why it's really low, and I'll get to it later. Dubravka, 2 points. I thought Newcastle as a team played well, and they conceded a goal really sloppy towards the back end. Like, they could have prevented that goal. So I'm really disappointed in Dubravka. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed that he could have held the clean sheet, and it went in a way that it did, which is really disappointing. But when you have Norwich and Bournemouth coming up, I do have faith in that Newcastle defense to keep at least one more clean sheet, maybe even two. Who knows? And moving on to the defense, we have Matt Doherty, 6-pointer. With Traore starting, he didn't really get forward as much. But the thing is, Traore isn't going to start every game. So you kind of have to take the risk of Matt Doherty. He has the potential. He's a 3-year potential. Goals, assists, and clean sheet points. Same thing with Trent Alexander-Arnold, who got 2 of them. A goal and a clean sheet. To be honest, I didn't really think this was Trent Alexander-Arnold's best game or even a good game. I think he took his free kick well. Apart from that, he wasn't really there. And I might offend a lot of people because I see a lot of people wank off to Trent Alexander-Arnold, but I don't really think this was his one of his better performances. I think this was his average performance with a free kick which he banged into the net. James Justin, 5-pointer. That was a horrible performance. I'm really honest here. Gave away the penalty, got a yellow card for it. He was lucky he got the clean sheet intact. Completely got bamboozled by Brighton at times. He was Connolly's bitch. Overall, 5 points is a lucky one because he should have had a 1-pointer. Like, I'm really honest here. And yeah, I'll take Justin's 5-pointer and move on, to be honest. The midfield is where a lot of mixed emotions started coming on. Mane, 9 points. The best player on that pitch. Created a shit ton of chances. I don't know how he ended up with just 1 goal. He should have had a lot more. But I like what I see from Sadio Mane. To be honest, I like what I see from a lot of Liverpool players. And Mane, 9 points. 2 less than Salah. But I'll take it. Tony Martial. I would cry, man. Like, after backing this man for so long, it really feels good that he's actually returned a hat-trick. Our first hat-trick since Robin Van Persie on the 22nd of April, 2013. Absolutely love to see it. The first 2 goals were non-Anthony Martial-like goals. The third goal, the link up with Rashford, man. Those 2 are absolutely godly. 21 points. I'll take it. Especially after I had these doubts of going to Rashford to be the safer pick. But I decided, you know what? I've backed this guy for so long. and my gut says he's gonna do good. I'm gonna stick with it, and guess what? It paid off, and yeah, independent thinking pays off. Bruno Fernandez, 6-pointer. I mean, he was involved in the link-up play and all that, good connection with Pogba, Rashford and all that. But FPL-wise, he didn't really get that many shots away, nor that many chances created. I think he did well in and around the outside the penalty box, but he didn't do anything in front of it. If that's the right way to say it, I don't really know how to say it. So do I really regret captaining Fernandez? Not really. Like, the only other person I would consider captaining is Anthony Martial. But to be honest, right, I was set on Bruno captain after I saw Sheffield United versus Newcastle. I never actually faded away from Bruno captain once. So, no regrets. Steven Bergwijn, 1 point. Looked good when he came on, but unfortunately he was benched. I can't really do anything about it, to be honest. And there's always that risk involved for Steven Bergwijn or Lucas Moura or whichever one you go for. But to be honest, Bergwijn, when he plays, he's going to do well. So that's why I stuck with him. But he might move on, and you never know. Because of the fact that Christian Pulisic exists, yeah, this is going to be something to watch out for. Kevin De Bruyne, I didn't actually watch the match. I only watched like the last 10 minutes or last 15 when Chelsea got that penalty. So Kevin De Bruyne apparently his goal was good. So I'll probably have to rewatch the whole match. Like, I'm not even bothered to watch the match anymore. My enjoyment for football has been sucked off for the next 12 hours or something. So yeah, I'll probably watch it like Friday night or Saturday. So moving on, we have Jimenez. I'm gonna offend a lot of people with this video again because I think Jimenez's performance was meh at best. I think it was the way Wolves have been playing. It's been meh, and then you go into the match. Adam Traore gets a cross in, Raul Jimenez head. Same thing against West Ham. I don't really think they've been playing extraordinary football. I think it's just been the fact that they've taken their chances, but especially Jimenez. Because Jota, he got a lot of chances last game. He wasted most of them and only returned the 2-pointer. Jimenez has been clinical both games. Gets a chance, scores a chance. Love to see it. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Everton were meh against Norwich. I expected a lot better. And I'm kind of glad I didn't go for the Everton double up now because now people are getting off Everton assets. I'm already one step ahead of them. So my plan now is game week 33. How do I get a second City attacker in? And I'm thinking Steven Bergwijn to Riyad Mahrez. Roll the next week. And the fact that I have a strong bench. You want to see my bench? This is my bench. I have 3 returns of the bench. Roman Saiz, Eddie Nketiah, and Ami Martinez. And that was always expected. Like, when I picked this bench, I knew for a fact that I'm going to get a shitload of returns on the bench. And I'm okay with it. Because in this sort of thing, I want like rotation players that can come into my 11 and get returns. No, I don't want Kiko Femeni and all that because you know what? They're bench fodders. I don't want fodders. I want not established players, but good players. Like Saiz, he used to be a regular starter. He's in my team. The Cells, he's a rotation player, but he's still good enough to start in my team. He's in there. And Nketiah is the only one who can be called fodder. And I don't even think he's a fodder. With the way Arteta is favouring towards him, I think he's a really, really good third striker option. And that's the reason why I want 3-5-2 is because I think he will play a lot more minutes and get a lot more returns than someone like a Keenan Davis or a Stuart Brownhill from Burnley. So yeah, this is my thinking process behind going at Nketiah. And if he doesn't do well and I have like a spare transfer, Mason Greenwood's waiting on the other room. So there's that switch going on. So that's it. And the ranks haven't updated yet, but I'm currently 17th in my own country. And to those who don't know, the guy first in my country at the moment has the same name as my chemistry teacher from high school. So fucking hell. Imagine if it was him. Like, I'm pretty sure it was not him, but if it was him, oh well. the day would have just gotten a lot worse, to be honest. Liverpool winning the title, My chemistry teacher beating me fancy football. Yeah, I'll probably just give it up on life, to be honest. And now we're gonna move on to the thing that I want to talk about, which is captaincy options, because Liverpool are facing Manchester City. You kind of want a different captain option. So I want to cover like different matches and different kind of captaincy options. Some of them obvious, some of them a bit more differential. So stay tuned for that. Okay, we're here to the game week 32 plus fixtures. And the thinking here is that there will be FA Cup matches, right? There will be Norwich Man United, Man City Newcastle, and I forgot the other two. I think Sheffield United Arsenal. I forgot the other one. I genuinely forgot the other one. So those 4 matches will be going on. So my guess is Manchester United will rotate 100%. The likes of Dan James, Odion Igalo, and the likes of Juan Mata, Taiki Chong, Scott McTominay, Fred, even Brendan Williams, Eric Bailly, Axel Tuanzebe if he's fit, and Diego Dallo, Sergio Romero. That's probably our lineup. So my guess is that 4 will be rested. Even if he's not rested, Bruno Fernandez will be in the lineup. The rest will be rested. And even then, Bruno Fernandez's fitness level is at so high that he can play 60 minutes against Norwich, rest for 2 days, come to Brighton, and play 60 minutes there. Like, I'm genuinely trusting Bruno Fernandez's fitness. He only has missed 1 game due to injury in his entire career. That's his level of fitness. So, I'm chucking Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial. The 2 of them are not even on the first page. That's the biggest problem here. Bruno Fernandez has less points than Andreas Pereira. I'm done with life here. Liverpool won the title. My chemistry teacher might be above me in fantasy football and leading the entire country. And now Andreas Pereira has more fantasy points than Bruno Fernandez. I have a window beside me, by the way. This is a genuine window. I can jump off it if I want to, by the way. So, yeah. Just dropping the casual suicide joke in there. Okay, going back to the serious note. I'm not killing myself. I have a life to live here. So, I'm going to go Bruno Fernandez, Paul Pogba. All 4 are decent captaincy shouts, each as good as the other. So I'm not gonna pick like my bias from these 3 or these 4. If you ask me from the Sheffield United game, if you have to start all over and who I want to captain, Bruno Fernandes again. Same thing with this match. If I start all over, it'll be Bruno Fernandes all over again. Because you know what? I love this guy. So this is what I'm thinking. And the other matches that I'm targeting are the first match, Aston Villa versus Wolves. And that was the game before the FA Cup fixture. So if you can get it right, that could be a good match. So my thinking here is if you go to Wolves, you're going to have the guy with the 3 potential guy, which is basically Matt Doherty, Mr. Consistent, who's Raul Jimenez. You can even throw Jota in there if you want. But the problem is he only plays 60 minutes a game. So that already rules him out as a captaincy option. And moving on, the other game that I'm looking to target is Arsenal-Norwich. Solely because of the fact that, you know what? Norwich are bottom of the league. I want to give Arsenal a chance. Pierre, now's your time. I'm yawning a lot because of the fact that it's 6:53 in the morning. I woke up early today for some reason. And yeah, I'm pissed today. So forgive me for it. That's why I'm not speaking as enthusiastically. Aubameyang, the thing with him is that his body language is like so off. But I kind of fancy him to return at home against Norwich. Only problem is the FA Cup. So Arsenal might focus on the Cup, go full string against Sheffield United, and then come to Norwich and bench Aubameyang. But I genuinely don't see that happening. I think Arteta will play Aubameyang, who is his talisman. So, yeah, if I have to pick a captaincy shout, Aubameyang will be in there. Moving on to the other matches. The other one's probably the one facing West Ham. You move on to Chelsea. And the one man that I've been looking on Chelsea is Christian Pulisic. Like, go back to my Game Week 30 Plus video. I said Christian Pulisic as an option there. And I knew for a fact that he will come good. Yes, come good. But the problem with him is I do think it's going to end soon. So I don't really want to go there. Another one is probably Olivier Giroud, but I don't really think he's a captaincy option. Fucking hell, I should really stop recording at like 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning. It's really tiring. And then you have someone like Willian. I don't really trust Willian as a captaincy option, to be honest. I genuinely don't rate Willian as a player at all. So, yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Loftus-Cheek is probably an interesting one because he didn't play today, I think. So he will play on either the... I don't think Chelsea in the cup. So I think he will play in the Game Week 32 fixture against West Ham. So if he plays, he's a monster of an option. So do keep an eye out for that. But apart from that, there aren't many really good captaincy options. Probably there's a differential one that I really want to talk about, and that is PVA, Patrick Van Aanholt. Solely because of the fact that Burnley's right flank consists of Matthew Lowton, and I genuinely don't rate Matthew Lowton, so he could go up against him one-on-one, get a duel, find an assist on a goal, and a clean sheet. Like, you can't judge Crystal Palace based on the fact that a clown was in goal. So I'm expecting like a good return from Patrick Van Aanholt against Burnley. And that's it for the captaincy talk. So we move on to my team selection for Game Week 32 plus. Game Week 32 plus team selection. This is where we are at. Mark Dubravka. Not Mark. I think it's Martin. Martin Dubravka. So it's Mart Dubravka. Why am I making a big deal out of this? Martin Dubravka against Bournemouth. Bournemouth can't score for shit. So I want a Newcastle defender in there. He's the only one that I trust. Just chuck him in there. Thinking of the back three, Doherty and Saiz are nailed. Doherty and Saiz are not going to leave that team. I'm looking at the middle and thinking Alexander-Arnold away to Manchester City. I might just take him off. And because of the fact that I have Jamal Lascelles waiting in there. Sorry for yawning, by the way. I shouldn't have talked while I was yawning. Fuck's sake. Because of the fact that Jamal Lascelles was there waiting to be brought on, I could make that easy switch. And this is the fact of having like a strong bench. I would rather have a batching headache than being forced to play Alexander-Arnold against Manchester City when I want to bench him. I don't really know whether I want to bench him or not yet, but I have an option if I want to. Jamal Lascelles against Bournemouth away, I expect a clean sheet. Same thing with Mark Dubravka. If I don't want double Newcastle defense and I play Jamal Lascelles, I can play Emi Martinez against Norwich at home. So there is that option there. So that is my defense. Mane with Man City, I'm going to play him anyways. I'm going to play him. He's up against João Cancelo or Kyle Walker. I mean, to be honest, Mane will get like a return. Even if he blanks, why not just play him there? Tony Martial against Bro. I don't expect another 21 pointer. It will be an absolute bonus to get another 21 pointer from Tony Martial. But yeah, against Brighton, who have been relatively good, it's going to be tough, but yeah, I'm confident that Martial and Bruno Fernandez can do the job once again. Steven Bergwijn against Sheffield United away, he has to start this game. If he doesn't, he's off for Maris. If he does, and he returns, well, we are in for a debate here. So yeah, this is probably a bad pick, but we move. Kevin De Bruyne, he stays. Like, there's not really any explanations. And to those saying he's probably the second best player in the world, please stop disrespecting Neymar. I asked for common sense, please. Please stop disrespecting Neymar. Messi, Neymar, then probably De Bruyne, and probably then Ronaldo. So yeah, stop disrespecting him. So, and then we'll move on. Raul Jimenez, a good captaincy option, Mr. Consistent. Probably you can call him the postman if you want to. So yeah, Jimenez against Aston Villa away, he's staying there. Calvert-Lewin against Leicester at home. This is the reason why I'm giving Calvert-Lewin. It's solely because of the fact that Leicester City have not looked good at home. So, you know what? Just chuck him in there for another week against a team that isn't really good defensively. He might get a return. And if he does, good for him. Because I'm having a look at his fixtures, right? Do I want to keep him for this? Probably not. Do I want to keep him for this? Probably. Do I want to keep him for this? Probably not. So I might look to get rid of him next 3, and then I will look to bring him back 36 plus. And this is the whole plan. Because I know for a fact that Jimenez, Doherty, Saiz, Marcio, Fernandez, and probably the goalkeepers, they are my spine. Not Mane, not De Bruyne. The bench, it stays as it is for now. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, do consider hitting subscribe, turn on those post notifications so that you don't miss any of my future videos. And share this with your friends. And yeah, if you want to see my game week 31 wildcard thoughts, links in the description. And yeah, do subscribe to the FPL Wolfpack account as well. I'm doing Wolfpack watches videos on there. We'll have new videos as the new season comes along when I have more free time after exams. So yeah, and also my personal channel will be in the description when you want to see me do vlogs and just food for thought videos. I do those, so yeah, do consider checking out those. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace.